It is a cold morning, but come on, you gotta love the state capitol with that gold dome. It's one of my favorites. Well, did you know that more than a quarter of Americans have no money saved for retirement? That's kind of a scary thought. Well, Colorado State Treasurer Dave Young joins us today. He is back on the cocoa couch to share how the state is changing those statistics through the Colorado Secure Savings Program. Dave, it's good to see you.
Claudia, it's great to be here.
And you're rocking the red tie.
I'm showing the love again.
You wanted me to mention the red tie. He's so proud of it because it's Valentine's week. Okay, this is an important topic, Dave. The Colorado Secure Savings Program. How did this get started?
Well, we did a study through my office when I first came in 2019 and discovered there are 1 million people in the state of Colorado that don't have access to retirement savings at work. That's 40% of our private sector workforce. That's a huge number of people. It really is a big number. Yeah. And we want people to be sustainable. I think everybody deserves a dignified and sustainable retirement. So we wanted to solve this problem.
And that is awesome because there's going to be benefits here for employees and employers. Would you agree, Dave? And how
Absolutely. Well, obviously we want to get people started for savings. So this really helps the employees to get started. I think that's the biggest problem that people have. And our program actually starts with them in the program, so they don't have to make that initial decision. But it really helps employers as well, because a lot of small businesses particularly can't afford to stand up their own program. It's very expensive, involves a lot of legal work, and our program is free. So it makes it very easy for them to get started.
I could see the benefit for both the employee and the employer here. Okay, let's talk about businesses that want to register for the program. It's the business that has to register for the program, and then that way it ends up benefiting the employee.
Exactly.
Okay.
So the business is required to have a plan. They can choose ours if they want. Like I said, it's free. They go to coloradosecuresavings.com. Employees do this too. They have an access code. They have to have their employee identification number with that access code, and they go in and they register. And then it's, I've watched businesses do this. It takes them about 20 minutes or so to do the work. It doesn't require them to take on any financial burden or anything. Again, it's free, but we use their payroll deduction to transfer money into the saver's account, into their employee's personal account.
I see. Okay, so that is how it works, and the process is fairly easy.
It is, both for employers and for employees. So employees start with a default deduction of 5%, but they have complete control over their account. They can make it more, they can make it less, but it's portable. It travels with them if they move to another job. It's not tied to the business, but you know, businesses like it because now they can offer retirement savings to their employees, which is a nice perk and compensation package for them.
Exactly, and it's peace of mind for the employee who is working, right? Now, I understand Colorado launched the Partnership for a Dignified Retirement. Share more about that initiative, Dave.
I will, and let me just say that since we launched Secure Savings here in the state of Colorado, we now have 18,000 businesses that have signed up.
Whoa!
We have 70,000 people in those businesses that are saving, and they have saved $100 million so far.
That's awesome.
Great outcome for these savers. And so we're always looking for a way to help. And we had some other smaller states that couldn't launch on their own. It was just too onerous for them to launch. So we've done all the heavy lifting to set everything up, and we partner with other states to help them be able to launch as well. So we've already partnered with Delaware, Maine, Vermont, and we're just about to partner with Nevada as well. So these small states can get up and running and be partners with us. It helps lower the fees for for all of our savers, including the Colorado savers, which is, we always want to have the lowest fees possible because the savers actually fund this program and make it operate. It's not funded through the state of Colorado.
Okay, let me just say that is why we love our state of Colorado, right? And wow, congrats and kudos on spearheading such a neat program and bringing it into other states. Why do you think this is an important program for Coloradans? Well,
I think we talked last time about you know, improving the financial health for people. Excuse me, got a little frog.
You okay? You need some water.
I am.
We can get you some water if you want.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You know, we're always concerned about improving financial health for people. And so this actually lifts people up. It helps them get started on a pathway of sustainability. I said earlier, I think it's important for people to be sustainable and have a dignified retirement, so this gets them on that track. We know if people are not sustainable, that in fact we're going to end up with people on safety net services in retirement, which is undignified, and it's a huge tax bill. We actually calculated the tax bill for those services, if we don't do something about this, at least $18 billion. So we're really trying to save taxpayers money. We're trying to get people on a good trajectory. I think this is a win-win-win for the state of Colorado.
I was thinking the exact same thing. It's a win-win for the state of Colorado and all of its residents. Thank you so much, Dave, for being with us today.
Claudia, always love being here.
It's a pleasure having you here and great insight into these wonderful programs that are available. So thank you again, Dave.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, everybody. Colorado Secure Savings makes retirement easy for employees and employers. Learn more at coloradosecuresavings.com. This segment was sponsored by the Colorado Department of Treasury.